Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam and Steffy pull back from in grasp, and she assures him she wouldn't give up on a phenomenon. Liam tells her that if anyone could will this into going down, it's Steffy. But perhaps a phenomenon isn't about a long life, but having a continuing impact. Still, that would be my phenomenon if he could find a way to make peace between Hope and Steffy before the end. Steffy tells him to concentrate on other effects, like his health. I'm dying, Steffy. He needs to help. He wants to help with his remaining time. He starts getting giddy just as Finn gets home and rushes over to help him stay upright. Steffy and Finn sit him down, and Liam says he's made an appointment with Dr. Buckingham. Finn assures them that the neuroplatoon is staying hopeful, but Liam wants them to be realistic. Yeah, realistic about some effects, Steffy says, pertaining to her and Hope. Liam insists that he's the reason for the schism between them, so he hopes he can help them. Speaking of which, he has to go check on Hope. Steffy begs him to tell Hope what's going on before he leaves. Finn and Steffy talk about how hard this is after Liam's gone. He's happy for the relationship Steffy and Liam have as musketeers and co-parents. Steffy responds that Liam's virtuousness has always been one of the stylish effects about him. Carter asks Hope not to give up on them, only to be walked in on by Deacon. I allowed. I told you to stay down for my son. Hope thanks her pater for looking out for him, but says she doesn't need him to be doorkeeper for her life. Carter leaves them to talk, but not before promising he's not giving up on a future with Hope. Hope knows her pater means well, but she can manage her own love life. Deacon's ranting on about Carter when Liam knocks on the door. Cleric happily shakes his hand, says he's just leaving and turns to Hope. If you're looking for long-term happiness, it might be nearer than you suppose. Hope tries getting her pater to back off, but he insists that Liam is a good man, not perfect by any means, but he's grown. Cleric nudges them a bit further about a future together and Hope ushers him out. She apologizes latterly, but Liam says it was touching. I've been really blessed to have you in my life all this time. Hope makes a confused face. Will impresses Electra by flashing back amethyst is her gemstone, but they're intruded by Daphne peeking into the office looking for Carter. Neither of them have seen him. Perhaps he's with Hope. Electra suggests happily. Daphne doesn't look happy at that idea. But she's happy with thin and amethyst jewelry that Electra designed. Carter gets back just as Daphne is talking about how Forrester and he are more without Hope. Will and Electra flee to the design office, relieved to be down from that awkward hassle. Electra mentions picking up a vibe from Daphne that she's into Carter, but Will would rather concentrate on her. Electra wraps her arms around Will and they kiss. Alone, Carter asks what he eavesdropped, and Daphne has no problem telling him what she said about Hope. Will gushes to Electra about how amazing she's and what she's suitable to do with just a little gravestone. She's amazed at the awful life she's erected then, at work and beyond. They kiss again. Daphne tells Carter that she completely believes he's better off moving on without Hope and tells him to start fresh with her. Finn asks if Steffy thinks she and Hope can ever really attune, but Steffy just says it tells them what kind of man he is. She's really hoping that he's telling Hope that he's dying. He has to, she insists sorely. Hope is going on about how blessed their son is. She knows you'll always be there for her. And she can count on you. Liam thanks her for creating a loving terrain for Beth, no matter what. She's safe, Hope says, and she always will be, because she has us. Liam may have a reversal due to another seizure. He left the sanitarium way too soon. Might Hope be the bone? Who finds her ex-husband in torture this time, as his medical extremity gets worse? Liam is scuffling with an inoperable brain excrescence, yet he strives to keep Hope in the dark. He wants to keep as numerous close family and musketeers from the Verity as possible. Still, Hope is decreasingly suspicious as Liam's fabrications warrant substance and he struggles to maintain his cover. He has induced her that he's at Steffy and Finn due to plumbing problems at his own home, but it's only a matter of time before this reason unravels. The situation could come indeed more dire if Hope suddenly finds Liam in a disquieting script. The first time it was Steffy who set up him unconscious and rushed him to medical aid. Enterprises have arisen regarding the possibility of Liam passing another seizure and collapsing, especially as his excrescence continues to advance. Hope may increase her visits to the precipice house to bandy their son, Beth. Imagine if Liam were to black out just before Hope arrives or indeed during their discussion, especially if Beth is with her. Hope could be in for an astounding disclosure when she substantiates firsthand how gravely ill Liam truly is. It's pivotal for Liam not to be alone given the threat of another collapse, yet Hope might still find him spending time by himself. This could place Hope in a situation where she needs to telephone 911 for Liam's backing. Indeed, with Steffy and Finn present during Liam's coming extremity, Hope might still witness some intimidating moments involving Liam. This would leave a shaken Hope running behind Finn and Steffy, who would formerly be apprehensive of the reasons behind Liam's distressing situation. Liam's health is bound to decline further, leading to the possibility of seizures, fresh defeats, and shocking exposures for Hope. A devastated Brooke might leave Forrester due to Ridge rejection. Will she eventually conclude that her heartache is too important to bear, and needs some space from the company for her heart to heal? Despite Eric prospects that Ridge would end up with Brooke, it appears that Ridge is leaning towards Taylor rather. There's a strong possibility that Ridge will propose to Taylor in the forthcoming occurrences. When Ridge reminded Eric of his fidelity to Taylor, Eric dismissed it, suggesting that it didn't hold important weight since they aren't engaged or married. The signs indicate that Ridge is ready to ask Taylor to marry him, which would really hurt Brooke, indeed though she put off remarriage to Ridge herself, when they were together. Ridge seems determined to reject any chance of rejuvenating his relationship with Brooke, making it clear that his heart now belongs to Taylor. Brooke might feel overwhelmed and lowered in the wake of recent events, raising questions about her future at Forrester Creations. While she has devoted herself to Brooke's bedroom and her other places within the company, there may come a time when she chooses to step down from a distressing situation. The diurnal relations with Ridge could come decreasingly delicate for her to handle, a memorial for her of her fortune denied. Her ongoing conflict with Steffy is doubtful to ease her burden, furnishing valid reasons for Brooke to consider relinquishing from Forrester Creations. Brooke no way counted on her delaying marriage to Ridge when the subject came up months ago would come commodity she'd lament. Brooke is set to embark on a trip of tone discovery, turning to Nick for support. It's possible that Nick will help Brooke in exploring a new career direction alongside their anticipated romantic reunion. Brooke is also faced with the harsh reality of Ridge's rejection, forcing her to contemplate moving on, which might indeed lead her to consider leaving Forrester. Brooke will seek someone to lift her spirits, and she'll really appreciate Nick's presence during this grueling time. Two people are missing from this vital plot. Beth and Hope should be involved. We see Aunt help, but suppose about it as this plays out. Hope and Liam have come friend-like parents. Okay, they're not that friendly these days. But they set up a way to work together to raise their son, Beth. Their happy family fell piecemeal when Hope succumbed to her solicitations for Thomas. Since also, Hope hasn't been acting like herself. She's feeling a little misplaced these days, especially after she was ousted from Forrester Creations for the alternate time. She's spending a lot of time at her mama's house. We'd love to see Hope shifting her focus to her son. Hope has been concentrated on herself. She wants her job back, indeed though she hates working for the adversary. Her love life has gone off the rails. Hope set up herself allowing about what life would have looked like with Liam after her relationship with Carter collapsed. Her father, Cleric, has put this study in her mind. This suggested that a Hop reunion was in the workshop. Still, Hope and Beth are absent from Liam's important. He passed exigency brain surgery after he fell and hit his head. Now, croakers have set up a mass in his brain, which is inoperable and incorrigible. Liam has been substantially concentrated on his son Kelly, whom he shares with Steffy. He tried his hardest to give her a daddy-son cotillion she wouldn't forget. But he's leaving his other son out of some special moments. Hope and Beth should know what's going on with Liam. We see and imagine their response when they're the last bones to know. It would only be fair for Liam to spend his final moments with his other family as well. He should involve them in their situation. This shows they're not on his mind. It's selfish to keep medical secrets from your family and loved bones. Sorely, these characters haven't learned from Eric's medical extremity. Do you suppose Hope and Beth should have every right to know about what's going on with Liam?